Winners never quit, but a quitter never wins. You already know who it is. Once again, it's your boy Dante Taylor. Make sure I got my volume turned up. Didn't. Hope you guys can hear me now. Want to wait a few moments to let some of my business partners get on the line. Thank you so much for joining. I won't be with you guys too long. Just want to talk to you guys really briefly this morning. Good morning, Brother Reggie Scott, or good afternoon, depending on where you're at. If you're not on the West Coast, it's afternoon. So good afternoon, everyone. Peace, Brother Avery. What's going on with your family? Good to see you. It was good to see you last night as well. Sister Liz, good afternoon. How are you doing? Thank you so much. Sister Alicia, thank you for joining us this morning as well, sister. Okay, yeah, okay. We are okay. We're good now? Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, you guys. Live stream this morning, or this afternoon, should I say. I want to say that I was actually led by the Spirit to do this live stream. Peace, Brother Clarence, my man. Good to see you on this morning, family as well. All right, you guys. Like I said, I didn't plan on it, and I'm just going to kind of let the Spirit lead me, because normally when I do a live stream, I already have my thoughts together, whether I've written them down or not. I normally at least have my thoughts together, at least know where I'm going to go. But just like the Spirit has been leading and been moving and leading me since last night and this morning as well, I decided that I will continue to just let the Spirit move me. I didn't even know what to call this stream. I had a couple different ideas, but I decided to just call it Thankful, because what I'm going to speak to you guys about this afternoon, it's not so much about Karatbars, but it's a personal message. It's a personal message, and hopefully it's a universal message, but it's just a message of thanks. Our Brother Rafus, thank you for joining us this afternoon as well. Appreciate your family. We're going to talk about being thankful. And I don't even want to say maybe us being thankful. We're going to talk on me. And I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit this morning. If you guys were privy, and if you guys got a chance to hear the Freedom Call last night, you guys know that normally Mr. Ty Best does the Freedom Call. He's been doing them from its inception. Nobody's greater than Mr. Best when it comes to the Freedom Call. You guys know that. But because our leadership is out of town, they're in Stuttgart, Germany. Shout out to all the leaders that are in Stuttgart. My brother Rodney Berger, he had the power call. Well, I'm sorry, he had the Freedom Call last night. So as he's going through the Freedom Call, I'm listening just like the rest of you guys. I'm listening, enjoying it. He's doing a great job. Got through the Q&A. We're listening, and I'm thinking that he's about to end the call. And I heard him say, my brother. We're all brothers and sisters. But I heard him say my brother, and I heard him say story, and just something in my brain said, Mr. Berger is about to call on you. Now, normally, even if I'm not prepared, I'm always ready to speak. If you guys know me, yeah, talking is not a problem. Speaking, public speaking period is not a problem for your dog. So it wasn't that I was nervous. I just wasn't ready. I didn't expect for him to call on me. So I didn't really get a chance to, I don't say gather my thoughts, but what that also led me to do, that also led me to share maybe a little more than I've shared with most of you guys. Some of you guys, especially if you've been in the business, you've heard, nobody has heard my complete story, or nobody's even heard half of the story. But a lot of you guys, or some of you guys, you have heard small portions, and you've heard a little bit, or if you didn't hear it from me, you may have even heard it from other some of the other leaders. But when Mr. Berger, when he called me yesterday, and we were just talking about freedom, my intent was just to talk about freedom. But I know that I can't talk about freedom without really telling you guys at least a portion of my story. Because if I didn't tell you guys a portion of my story, then you just may think that this guy he might already have some money. He probably already was sitting on some money. Probably has a big network of friends, things of that nature. It may have been a little easier for him. You know, you never know what a person goes through or what they've gone through. But if you don't know, and especially if you don't know my story or even a piece of it, you just may see a guy that's moderating the cause, look like he's always smiling, having fun, bugging out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy doesn't have a care in the world. But as Sister Sherry Brown stated earlier on the power call, you just don't know. You have to really know to know somebody's backstory. And we all have a backstory. I want to give a huge shout out. After I spoke last night during the Freedom Call, yes, I did state a little more that I had intended, or not that I'm ashamed of what I stated. I just didn't plan on going there. But after the call last night, probably more so than any time since I've been in Wealth Builders, I've gotten calls and messages. Hey man, you knocked that power call out the park. Or hey man, I saw your live stream, it was great. Or hey man, you know, I've gotten that before, and I'm thankful for that. But last night was a little different. I had Wealth Builders from all over the world, basically. They either text me, inboxed me, and the universal message was thank you. Whether it was thank you for your transparency, thank you for letting us know, wow, I would have never known that. Thank you for building the belief. Thank you for telling your story. I'd never received that before. And I got it from a lot of people. I can't name all the names, but I really want to give a special shout out to, you hear me calling moms, Sister Cece, Brother Finest. I spoke to Brother Jamal, King Leader 19, a little while ago, and I told him he's the reason that I'm even doing this stream. I wasn't going to. I mean, I was still full from last night and actually still full from this morning from the power call. But after talking to my brother, Jamal King Leader 19, brother, I salute you. I love you. Everybody that reached out to me, they ministered to me whether they knew it or not. I talked to Sister Cece this morning for over an hour, told her some things that I'd never told anybody, at least not anybody in the business. And the universal response that I got was, hey brother Clarence, you kind of hitting it right on the point. It's the truth that sets us all free. So me telling my truth, or me telling a little portion of some of the things that I've been through, I didn't realize it, but I understand that it helped a lot of people. I had a lot of people hit me last night, and even this morning, this afternoon, that told me, like, thank you. And again, you guys know me. It's not me. All praises is due to the Creator. He moves through each and every one of us. But Jamal, this morning or this afternoon, you guys ever been talking to somebody and it just seems like God is talking to you through that individual? Brother Jamal was talking to me, and we've met many times. We had lunch, you know, at least table next to each other. I've met his beautiful wife. But he was talking to me, and he just was saying things that I know nobody knows. But you know, sometimes you can get a sense if you're kind of a like-minded individual, maybe if you maybe had some similar struggles, you can kind of see some of the same pieces, I guess, if you want to use that in an individual. I just want to say thank you. Nobody has, pretty sure nobody has an easy road. For even the ones that we think for people that may have had an easy road, their road is not easy. I understand that. And I know a lot of us have had a lot harder road. But it's not easy always to be vulnerable, to air your dirty laundry. Now, you guys, you know me again. I'm not one who really trips on how a person feels about me or how you guys, of course, everyone wants to be loved. Everyone wants to feel appreciated. Everyone wants to feel that and have that. And Brother Jamal broke that point down to me seriously this morning afternoon. But I just wanted to come on here and say thank you. And I'm so thankful. And I want to impress upon you guys that are listening to me. Be thankful for the small things. You guys have heard me say my mother is a gospel singer. She's been singing forever since she was a baby. My mom used to sing this song, and I don't know, I can't remember. Somebody may put it, I can't remember if it was the Clark sisters or whatever, but they have a song called Be Grateful. It's one of my favorite songs, Be Grateful. I know there's been different artists that have covered it. But being grateful and being thankful for the small things. You know, the Bible says what is it? Oh, I lost it. Be diligent, be thankful over the least of the things. I think I paraphrased it to a degree. But be thankful for the least of the things. And God will bless you even more. For me to say what I stated last night, Brother Jamal, and he definitely drove this point home to me. After I stated and told, about my past, I know that one of the statements I made, I said, I hope you guys don't love me any less. I know everyone wants to be loved. No one really wants to alienate themselves. Everyone wants to kind of get along, to agree. And I'm a revolutionary type brother, so y'all know that I'm somewhat kind of against the grain, but not against the grain in that sense. Just against the grain when it comes to injustice, but not a person that likes to buck the system. I'm a person that we have a system. You want to be an example, and you don't want to be a bad example. And I know that with the blessings that God has given me, platform, being able to be a moderator, being able to be someone that I know a lot of you guys, you like this brother, hopefully I inspire some of you guys as well. Hopefully I motivate some of you guys. I don't want to be someone that's, well, one thing I'm not going to be. I'm not going to be disingenuous. I only know how to be me, but I also learn how to change me and how to grow me. I know that's not perfect English, but you guys get the gist of what I'm saying. Exactly. My sister just stated as well. Be grateful over the small things. Hey, thanks, Kia. Appreciate you jumping on as well. And thank you, Sister Liz, as well. I got a lot of comments saying thank you for that. I mean, some of you guys probably wouldn't know this, but I get, some of you guys are probably, because some of you guys have hit me personally. I'll get a message or receive a phone call from a lot of our individuals that are wealth builders and will say, hey, Dante, I got a son or I got a nephew that's been in trouble, or he stays in trouble, or he's in the streets, or, I'd like for you to talk to him. Or Dante, I got a daughter, she's going down the wrong path, going down the wrong road, and I'd like for you to speak to her. I'd like for you to talk to her. for anyone to want anyone else to speak to their loved ones. And let me just speak for me, for anyone to tell me that, oh, because I appreciate what you do, or I heard, or I watch you, and I see my son, or I see my, or whoever, my cousin, whoever it may be, I want you to talk to them. Like, that's humbling. That's truly humbling. You guys hear me all the time. Speak to everyone. You know, we speak, we teach the masses. But for individuals to reach out to me, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, God has shown them something through me that they see that may help someone else, and especially someone in their life that might be going down the wrong road. Some of you guys know it. If you didn't know, you heard it last night. Been down a few wrong roads. Been on a few wrong roads, you know, dead end roads. I can't even turn around. Dead end roads, or was too deep in the streets and couldn't find my way out, or whatever, you know. But been down some wrong roads. But for me, for God to use me, for me to be a vessel, to allow me to be transparent, to where, because a lot of us, and especially us, you guys, let's just keep it 100. Most of us are people. I mean, we all people. So, I mean, we're not going to go to, you know what I'm saying? We all get somebody in our family locked up, incarcerated, been locked up, drugs, on drugs, selling drugs. Y'all know what it is. So to have people that love you and care about you, but also trust you enough to say, you know what, I heard your story. I never knew that. I would have never known that. I would have never. But you know what? Because you have, Nakia, my sister, this is my blood sister. Get off my screen. You're going to make me cry. I'm not saying it for real. You're going to make me cry. I'm trying to get through this, y'all. I love you. To be able to be trusted, to be able to be trusted with another person's child, another person's family member, and not for you to trust them, for them to trust you, for you to say, oh man, I understand, I did that, man, keep doing your thing, bro, and hey man, you know what, keep getting it, bro. No, don't keep getting it. That's what sent me down the wrong road. That's the problem most of the time. We want to understand, but we want to aid. You know, they have charges aiding and abetting. Some of you guys probably heard that before. We're aiding and abetting if we're not in the process of trying to change. One, change ourselves, and two, change our people. So I'm thankful to be able to talk to be able to mentor, to be able to reach through the grace of God. Don't ever get it twisted. It is not me. I am nothing compared to what God has put in me for you. So don't ever get that twisted. I won't. And for any of you guys, don't ever get it twisted. It's not you. You are the vessel. So being able to speak, being able to teach or inspire, that's a duty. I look at it as a duty. It's a responsibility. Now, some of you guys may not look at that like that, or that's not a responsibility, or that's something I wouldn't do. But that's in my DNA. I've always been this way. I've changed, I've matured, I've grown. But I'm still, as we saying, I'm still the same OG. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Sister Sherry. Y'all, I'm trying to get through this. Y'all don't make me cry. Jamal had me crying all through the car. Sister Cece had me crying in the grocery store. Y'all don't make me cry again. I appreciate all of the love, and I pray that God continues to use me and you guys as well as vessels to help produce change. Carrot bars help produce change in me, along with some other things as well. I had to change myself. I wasn't a bad guy. I'm still the same old me. I wasn't a bad guy. Sometimes we have bad habits. I'm gonna repeat that. Sometimes we're not bad people, we just have bad habits. Sometimes we don't hang around the best of people all the time. I'm not a person that will alienate my friends that are doing different things or whatever, but at the same time, I'm not going to be hanging out with my buddies that are doing things that they shouldn't be doing, because that's not going to put me in the right place. So to be able to have a platform, to be able to speak, hopefully inspire and teach, I'm thankful. I'm extremely grateful that God has used me and continues to use me. And I pray that He gives me more so that I can give you guys more. And I'm not talking about money. He will do that, and He will give you that as well. But more thankfulness, more gratefulness, more willingness to help, more willingness to serve, more willingness to grow, more willingness to change. That's my prayer. And I am thankful. I'm thankful for each and every one of you guys. I'm trying to talk and not read the comments, because every time I look down at the comments, I somewhat get misty-eyed. I can't read the comments, y'all. But I thank you to each and every person. Thankful. Thankful to God first. So thankful to God first. But I thank y'all as well. I'm out.